Hey everyone, it's Amy, the Skin and Lash Lady, licensed esthetician, permanent makeup artist, and triple certified eyelash extensionist. For those of you who don't know, I had closed my business due to COVID, so I kind of took early retirement, sold all of my equipment, and now I'm just like you at home thinking, what am I gonna do to help me with my anti-aging? So I'm not the best at video making, so if I'm not looking at the camera, I am so sorry, but we'll try to improve as we go along. If you came into my shop for a facial, we would always talk about your skin and what was bothering you. And I'd always say to my clients, how do you wash your skin? I wasn't concerned about the product. And this is the answer I usually got. I would say like, oh, I just use a baby wipe or, one of those makeup removers. That was 20 seconds of wiping my skin. This is equivalent to like a napkin. This is not cleansing. As we get older, it's really important that we at least make some time. You need 5 minutes to do a proper cleanse on your skin. Because cleansing is more about the massage process of the skin. As we get older, we don't drain properly, meaning our sinuses, the fluids. This is an organ and it needs some help. And just so you know, ladies, our skin goes, or our face goes from the top of our forehead to the top of our boobs, and don't forget your hands. So anything that you're applying to your face, your serums, your retinols, your vitamin C's, remember to bring it down to your décolleté. Don't forget your neck and the top of your hands. I see so many women, they focus right here, and as they're aging, they forget about this area. And it's really important that we incorporate this whole area. Hands, necks, and décolleté reveal age as well. But we want it to all look healthy. I'm all about the health of the skin. I'm not into Botox or fillers. That's my personal thing. Never say never. I may have them, but if I didn't start them now, into my 60s, I may not start them. Okay, so this of the baby wipe, I keep these in my car basically as a wet nap. If I had to touch up a little bit of makeup. It is not meant for cleansing. So my favorite cleanser, and I recommend it to all my clients, is from pharmacy. It's called Green Clean. It is a little pricey. It lasts a really long time. I will link it below. My other favorite cleansers are Glymed. This is the Mega Purifying Cleanser. My skin's a little bit too dry for this one. I actually use their peptide cleanser because I want to get those peptides, and I'll make another video on peptides and amino acids for your skin. But for right now, even if you have Cetaphil, whatever it is that you're using to cleanse your skin, we're going to use that. So my skin is really dry, so I'm going to use the Green Clean because it gives me a lot of slip. I also don't like foaming cleansers. I'm not concerned right now with the content of it. I want to start you understanding the importance of proper cleansing your skin. So with every cleanser, this one does not need water. I always heat it up in my hand, and then I apply it around. So I always like to start with my neck. Right here, there is a lymph node. And I love salt. I also have a lot of allergies, and I sleep on my face. The 3 things that cause lymph to accumulate in my face. Besides the fact that I have put weight on in my senior years, so I'm a little chubby, so I get a little jowly, but we can still help a little bit. So I always push up, 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 up. And this feels really good, and stretch. We're so used to texting and looking down. There's only one muscle here, the platysma. And when that muscle foreshortens, that's when we get that wrinkly neck. So it is even hard. Like when I work on somebody, my hands are different. So even on myself, sometimes I have to change the position of my hands and I work up. Now for me, it's really easy to do things like this, the effleurage and stuff, because I'm an esthetician. But for you at home, you don't have to get all fancy with these things. Little circles right here, little circles. I'm not putting pressure on my face. We're not digging in. Gentle. We consider everybody's skin to be sensitive. I have a lot of broken capillaries over here from years and allergies, so we want to be gentle. This is a really good one. Here, all my clients always go here. This is not a place, ladies, that you want to get a lot of injectables. A lot of my clients have what's called glycation there. If you're a smoker, you'll see it, those really stiff, rigid lines. So we want to smooth them out. So this is what I always do to make sure I start with my index fingers. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, middle finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm putting a little more pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just go through it. I make myself a little routine, like very rhythmic. Even your little circles. If you're somebody that wears a lot of lip gloss or lipstick, you get in here, I always see like, it's not blackheads, it's actually the accumulation of the beeswax from your lip products. That's really painful to extract. So just go right over those little circles, little circles, little circles. I usually sometimes will spend one night a week with a really good 5-minute cleanse. And so over here, I'm sitting outside, there's fire engines. Here, a lot of people hold a lot of tension, frowning, anger. I don't have the muscle there, I'm lucky, but we want to push up. This is called the glabella. And here we hold a lot of tension. So we want to push up, push up, push up. Even here along our eyes, little circles, or push up, push up, push up, push up. Even like here, like I have a wrinkle here, my one and only Botox shot when I was 35 years old because I had a wrinkle. It still stayed. That was my experience. We want to, it's kind of like ironing. Same movement here we're doing here. But our eyes, it's real. And if your cleanser's drying up, just add more water to your hands so we have more slip. My skin's really dry. It drinks up a lot of the air dries it up. Even here, we want to be gentle here. This tissue here is thin as we get older. So we have a few things. We get fluid accumulation. We have the lack of sleep, too much caffeine. I'm very pale, so you can see my veins through here, which gives that blue effect. It's, just something we have. This is really fine. A lot of times I'll see blackheads along here from people who wear glasses. We forget we need to clean our glasses. Small little circles. And we're gonna go from the inner to the outer, even just like this, because right here is where we're gonna take that fluid and it pushes and it goes out. So even if I put a little pressure here, push and go out. You'll see a lot of times estheticians do this. That's called tapotement. And that's another thing. But I tend to go like this because it feels so good. Even little circles around your eyes. Sometimes, and we tend to use these because there's not a lot of pressure on this finger. I have really light touch, so I can do any finger, but like little circles, it feels so good. So you know how they're saying, if you have kids, you know this, or even during quarantine, you have to wash your hands for singing happy birthday. What's that, 30 seconds? I don't even know. Put a timer on your phone for 2 minutes. We're 60 seconds on one way, 60 seconds on the other, and take the time. Even down here, we have a lot of lymph nodes here, and we want to get all of this like cleared out. But even just that circular motion is really good. We forget about the whole neck area, and just like this, I'm stretching with those little circles. I'm looking in the mirror just to see where I'm at. Not like I don't know my face. Another area, and I see this on men all the time, right here. We forget to cleanse that area. I will see many times a wrinkle here. Think about it. That's where they make the line for a facelift because a lot of skin goes there. So I see this on men. You ever want to see, men, you should be cleansing your skin too, but always tell me when men wrinkle right here. I work on skin so much, I notice these things. But even here, I have my crow's feet. That's okay. I'm okay with that. My puffy eye bothers me more. I just want to have a nice overall clear complexion. So these little circles, it's the simplest thing that anybody can do. So simple. We're not pushing. If you have acne, you don't want to irritate that area. So if you're having a pimple day that here or here, just lightly go over it because we want to get that bacteria, but we don't want to aggravate it and we don't want to move any bacteria somewhere else. So just really light. Like I said, I'm not the best with my videos, but this is like this thing here. When I tell my clients to do this, get all that tension out, they don't realize, especially my older clients, and they're always kissing their grandchildren, like, we'll go there, right? So we want to see that hyperpigmentation is from an accident with plasma lift that is now not allowed in Florida. In fact, during quarantine, they took away microneedling, dermaplaning, all these other things, but I will show alternatives for you to do at home. I tend to get a lot of ingrown hairs on my chin. I had severe acne. You can see some of my old acne scarring here. This is really a sore spot for me. I can look at my face and all I think about is the acne I had right here. It still stays with me. But a lot of people, if you eat a lot of dairy or you chew a lot of gum, you'll see a lot of breakouts here or from a cell phone. So spend some time here. And like I said, just circular motions, you know? But oh, this is another move. Sometimes you can do this. Because we want to get that fluid out, move that fluid out. I see people all the time, they go like this. No, we don't want to push down. We want to go up, 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 up. You know, we want to fight grab. We want to go up. So it's not that complicated. I tend to always use a washcloth, but this is something I remember from my mom. My mom has dark skin, never had a pimple in her life. Always had super dry skin, which I inherited from her. Even though I was on Accutane and had cystic acne, I still had dry skin. We would come home from school and the first thing she would say to us when we bounce off the bus, she would say, go into the bathroom, go wash your hands and wash your face, like wash the day away. When I worked in corporate America, I had a full face of makeup on every day. And before I would go home, before I went to the gym, the first thing I would do, I would come home and I would wash it off. And let me tell you, besides the fact it put a brakes in your day, like, okay, I'm leaving work behind and now I'm starting with my personal life at the end of the day, it really helped get all of that dirt because we don't realize it. We touch our face throughout the day, like unbelievable. Clients come and go, I never touch my face. We're touching our face all the time between the cell phones, now and the masks, allergy season, we touch our hands all the time. So when your kids are now washing their hands in the bathroom, we don't want to overstrip their skin. Get them into the habit once a day. Like if they're done with their Zoom call or if they're going remotely to school, you want them to come off the bus. You want them to not only wash their hands, but wash their face because the kids are always touching. They're like this. They're like this. This is, I can tell you that every one of my nieces and nephews, when I'm on the phone with them on the call, they have their phone in the car. They're like, it's all the time. The only person I don't ever see touch their face that much is my husband. Maybe it's because he has a beard and he doesn't even touch that much. So now I'm just going to put on my moisturizer. I'm going to put on sunblock because I will be going outside. I do live in Florida. But cleansing is really important. So you're going to hear on all my videos or whatever, if you ever came to me as a client, you're always going to hear me say, wash your face. Please leave comments below. If you would like to set up a Zoom call, a complimentary Zoom call for discussions of what I can help you with your skin and recommend some products, go to my website and there's a contact form there and I can set that up with you. I believe that skincare should be affordable to everyone. There could be some simple solutions or some things that you're doing that could be aggravating your skin condition. But you know what, if you're my older clients and you're not want to do your Botox and fillers to me, are not part of skincare, there are things that you can do that are really affordable that for 5 minutes out of your day or one time a week to really focus on it, that can really help you because we all don't have deep pockets like celebrities, and I really feel that there's a lot of misinformation out there, and my 15 years of experience and my license and all my hands-on work in my own business, I've seen and heard a lot, and I really just want to help people. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll try to do these weekly. Ask me questions below. I'll put the links for some of the affiliated links. They will be affiliated links of some of the products that I really like, and I'll list them by their skincare concern. This one is a general great product for all skin. Glymed was the product line I used in my shop. They have wonderful botanicals in them. They are a professional grade product. I will link them as well. There is a store on my website. And I will also look for some other favorites that I have learned to use over the years that are available to the consumer. So remember, subscribe for more skincare, ask me questions and comments. If you'd like to have a Zoom call set up for a consultation, please go to the website at theskinandlashlady.com. Bye now.